It was a gun.
I'm not voting.
If we want to build our nation.
The problem with the Somalians.
Just want to experience something else than a black man.
Move on, move
Can't be like a horse with blinkers. Honestly say, I was about to have sex and then I pulled
crap,
up.
but it's nice.
My name is Brenda Gosling. My age is 58 and I live in Grassy Park.
I'm Nancy Cook. I'm 69. I live in Grassy Park.
My name is Hilda Alexander and I stay in Parkwood Estate.
My name is John Fortune. I live in 38 Coron Court, Parkwood Avenue, Parkwood Estate.
I'm Sylvia Lawrence. I'm 69. I live in Parkwood Estate.
My name is Hedwig Terry. I'm 53 years old. I'm staying in Parkwood.
You see, you get parents, they drink the whole weekend. The children just do their own thing. Now those children, what they really need is love. They need security, which they don't get. Now they do all sorts of things. Where I say, there's a lot of youngsters. And, 14, 15, they call themselves the young Americans. Now I say, if you as a parent is strict in your home and you have your rules, I don't think that things like this will happen to our youth.
The day the government decided not to make away with punishment for the kids, I said, no, please, what are you doing? You cannot do that. I knew that is where it started. That is where it started, and it's getting worse. Because punishment have to come back.
Like our teachers had a stick. If we late, we get hit on the hands, the boys on the bottoms. And then tomorrow we'll know we mustn't be late in school or we mustn't do that and that. But today you can't do that. If the children hit you, if you're going to hit them, they're going to hit you back.
Everybody's going haywire. Yes. Everybody's running wild. Everybody can do as they please. And I think there's no solutions to it.
My brother was working on a navy, so my father get a little dop, he got drunk and he's looking for bread now and we must still go to the shop. And he took out his belt. On these legs, I still got marks when my father hit me. He gave us a spanking. Ow, I'm under the bed on top. But today, thank God, it was for a reason. Yes.
We were punished. We were punished. We got our hiding on time, and I did that to my children.
But the thing is, I go up and we don't go fetch the water. And one night I was still asleep at 9:45. So my mother, my grandmother, piece of wood, and she does. We have to run heavy to fetch some water. And she took our food away for the whole week. We didn't have food. That's a punishment.
Don't see that
Yes. By the time there was peace, there was quiet. We could walk. We could not. Today we must bar ourselves up like we have to unlock so many bar gates.
I think the man is the mentor in the house, and he should have taken that responsibility of giving his children the right way to grow up. Because if the men, most of our husbands here in Parkwood, they living in drugs. And I think they should have be the fathers of their children, of those children who is sitting down in the road there in doing the drugs. They must give their children a better way of living, so that their child can be a better parent.
It's about the parent, man. Come out of the house, man. If you are a parent, man, and you got kids, it's not your responsibility to go look for them, bring them in, and talk with them. Don't shout at them, swear at them. I think it's most of the parent, man.
I am that role model in my house now. I am mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, opa, oma, everything. And I am the role model. What I say goes. I have 3 sons, I have 4 daughters. Okay, one is there, I have 3 daughters left, and 2 grandchildren that is. And by me, I'm very strict. School, house, everything. By me, it's a time. Your time to be inside in the evenings it's winter, it's getting dark outside, we have to be in 7:30, I want them inside or just stand in the yard, but not going out. My boys are growing up, and I say thank you, Lord. I never had that problem what most parents have about drugs and things like, okay, they drink a little beer and so weekends when they're home, holidays, crying and so, but I thank the Lord for that. I raised them very strict, and today I still lead my children. The one is 23 granddaughter, and the one is 16. I raised them by myself, and I still lead them.
Ever since that started, the government.
Days in school, also children used to get punished if they did something
is
wrong. The children will be scared. Oh, if I do that, I'm going to get a hiding tomorrow. I can't stay absent or whatever. They had a hiding, but now since this government took away hiding, so that children have rights.
And it's affecting
if
the
you do
teachers.
this, the child have a right to say, you don't tell me, man, I can do what I want because it's my right.
Ones. It's affecting the
They
teachers.
have rights.
They stand up to the teachers and they tell you, you hit me, then you see. They are small, so it's growing, it's passing on to, so the government can do something.
Different ways of punishment that people can also use. Even if a child is doing something, you don't need to smack the child. If the child is doing something wrong, you need just to put him in a place or give him something alone to do so that his mind can be occupied with something.
But the thing is the moment the tick arrived, everything changed, man. The drugs. I blame it most of the drugs. The people used to drink. That I'm saying, when the tick arrived, I got a lot of youngsters that I've seen, but they all like this. Their faces are all changed. The lady came to my door and told me this and that. You know, I was shocked. I seen her face. That's why the moment the tick, there was a button sign, and it was a dacha. I was small, still in Constantia, the people smoked. Nothing happened.
Yeah. Oh, that's a big problem in our community. Even tick for our children from the age of 9 years old, they're using tick. They sit there in the streets and just doing their thing, and sometimes we think it's right, but it's not right because the children's brain is going to collapse one day. And they can't even realize what they are doing. And even the glue that they're sniffing, oh, it's horrible, because my heart goes out for the children, because what is happening to our youth? Our youth is going to die one day because there's nothing that they can do. We need to do something to help our youth in every way that we can do.
They are being sent to rehabs. Yes. And they stay there for a while. The parents pay lots of money, and then they get better, they come out, they're well for a while, and then you see there that girl or boys again on the drugs. Now, what can a person do about that?
Look, I was sitting there in my dining room Thursday evening, it was Saturday, and I was watching with my sister, and we was watching, and I heard about 5 or 6 youngsters ran down with the guns in our house, and they went around and they shot.
Where do they get the guns?
Yes. And they shot 3
like to know.
on the parking next to this man's house. They shot at 3. The bullet went right to 4. One right about 9 years old. I heard it in text when I
started training them. There also comes in.
Yeah.
What were those kids doing in that park that time of night?
Where was the parents?
No discipline at home. Huh? The children can just run free. They don't even care what time the children comes in.
Most of our people, most of our girls, they are pregnant. They are very young, at the age of 16, 14 years old, 13, 14 years old. They are pregnant and they don't even know what to do. And it's horrible to see that those children who's doing tick, girls is doing tick with the pregnancy inside of them, the babies inside of them, and some of when the babies come out, the baby is like a vegetable.
And then when they finish school also, they don't go to school, then there's no work for them also. Then they just roam around, doing what they want to do. They also so you don't say for me. Not that type of girls.
Give our children work to do, because most of our children is lacking something, man. They are lacking a lot because they don't have the responsibility.
There's such a lot of children that passed their matric.
Yes.
And they can't find work.
Yeah.
And now, what is the outcome? The merchant is offering me a job, man. Okay, I'll take that job. That's the way they earn their money. Because they couldn't find work.
It's a lot on how you treat your child, how you're there constantly, talking till you're blue in your face and being there constantly, doing your duty, all the time. And now I'm watching, what can I do for the world, because everybody's running wild and everybody took is a big thing. And everybody's scared to go in and do something about it.
I think they must bring some more programs for the youth, because if they can give more programs for the youth to come in with, and let them be socialized with inside and see what is going on, then maybe there will be a better youth growth going on. Like give educational programs. Because we need educational programs for our youth, and so that they can be a better parent on the end of the day.
Like the saying goes, spare the rod and spoil the child. But if that rod had to be used more often, I think they would have been better children. This all started when apartheid was taken away.
Yes, taken away.
All started.
When it's punishment time, they would go to prison, steal or kill or hurt somebody or smack somebody. They would pay a fine. They call it those days £5 gebetaal for a klap. For a smack, they would pay £5. And when they murder someone, they go to Pretoria. They get the rope around the neck. I know about that. And it was better days. We weren't scared, man.
So true.
Yes.
And that time, if the police find you at night, at my time, they lock you up for found by night. That was the same. Found by night, that was say 11 o'clock or something. And they find you on the street. Right, there you go.
And in the apartheid days, we knew our rules. We knew where we couldn't go.
Yes.
But I'm telling you, those were the best years.
Yes.
I wish that could come back.
Yes.
And I think this world will be a better place.
Yes.
My dream is to have my own house.
My dream is I have a little house, a 2-room house, and I would like to fix it inside and have some nice furniture in and some nice food in the cupboard, and so a little poor.
My dream is in the vicinity where I stay, that the peace and the love will return like it was years before, and that silver lining will come over that cloud.
I say one day I would like to be just that still same old man as I was.
My dream is that the world will be a better place for each one of us. That is my dream that I...
My dream is better education for everyone. And one day, my dream is also to be a good and a better teacher for the small children.
Yeah, Z, you should ever sit and talk with people, or else take a walk and create a straight talk. Talk what is nice, it will make you feel stronger. Listen what is right and say what is wrong. You should ever sit and talk with people, or else take a walk and create a straight talk. Talk what is nice, it will make you feel stronger. Listen what is right and say what is wrong.